what a nerd Brian Urlacher used to be. Gotta love that mustache. Well, if you're taking a look at the score, you will notice that Triggers Down is up 2-0 over Instinct in our championship match, part 1. Now remember, people, here at MLG, you gotta lose twice. So if Triggers Down wins this one, we will start all over again with the second best of 5. But here we go. We're kicking it off. Game 3 starts right now. Checking it out, we got King of the Hill on Construct. Kyle, Scott, what are we looking for in this game?
All right, well, we're looking for awesome overshield control. It's a big element in this match, and we're looking for just pretty much controlling the power weapons.
All right, well, we're going to see what Neighbor can do in this game 3. Is his head in the game? That is the question that has been his flaw in the past. Kyle, we asked you during the break, but I'm going to ask it again. After being down 2-0, can Neighbor bounce back?
Yeah, he can definitely bounce back. I think that's one of the things he's been working on during the offseason. And, you know, I'm sure he's made some progress on it.
Well, you know, he's definitely got Walshy there with him to make sure his head stays in the game. Instinct, they're by far not out of this match. They could come back and win the next 3 games to end the whole weekend. But if they do lose this, we will have a whole nother best of 5 series to come up. But right now, we're checking out as Neighbor staying alive to open this game up, going after Heinz, who's in the hill, and nice BR, solid BR, as he and Lunchbox try and lock down the hill. Something I've noticed a lot this season is how Neighbor is now playing the objectives. It's quite impressive.
I think he got into a row on Final Boss because he had to do so much on Final Boss. He had to do so much objective work that he just finally got in a comfort zone with doing everything.
Now he is sitting up top here, sitting on top of the open street. Lunchbox looking down at the hill. It looks like Triggers Down trying to scrap a lot of time on this bottom hill. Meanwhile, Neighbor just beasting through close purple. Didn't notice that Heinz was still alive, and Heinz got the easy double kill there. And check out how aggressive Heinz is. He just picked up a double kill in close purple, drops immediately down into the hill, takes out a hill player, lets his teammate clean up the 4th and final kill, and now he's picking up hill time. Heinz really impressing me this weekend so far in the Meadowlands.
You know, I was second-guessing that decision call. I thought it was better to stay in the sword spawn your teammates, but you know what? Picks up a big double kill, scraps a couple seconds. Can't argue with the play.
And now you see the score 27-24. Both teams really fighting for this bottom hill. I'm a bit surprised that Triggers Down isn't going for the top setup, that they used quite a bit against Believe the Hype. Instead, they're not so worried. They're going to scrap as much hill time at the bottom as possible. And Heinz, he was all set up for the new hill up top, but he's going to be taken down. We're jumping on board with Hysteria because he is timing that overshield. Instinct, they don't seem to even care about it. No one was down there. Oh, except for Neighbor, who drops down and goes for the sticky nades. He did it on SK on Pit. Why not try it again here on Construct? And Kyle, I saw you guys kind of controlling the overshield quite a bit in your Team Slayer game against Carbon. Is it as important in a King of the Hill game?
I think the most important thing is rockets, but second to rockets, it would be overshield, especially over sniper rifle.
And you guys had kind of a unique strategy. I saw in that at the 13-minute mark, all 4 of you guys were down low, locking down that overshield. Was that planned, or did that just happen?
That was kind of circumstantial. We ended up all dying and not having any top control. And instead of letting the other team pull away from us in the kills by trying to rush up top, we set up and allow, you know, the next power up, whether or not it's a power weapon or a power up, to, you know, to spawn before we make any pushes.
Gandhi seems to like it because he just got a big smile and pointing at you. You folks at home couldn't tell because you're too busy watching Hysteria and friends dominate. We're jumping on board with Pistola, but you'll notice as Instinct is in the hill here, they're leading by about 13 seconds, but we have a long way to go on our way to 250 seconds.
Jukin.
And he is going to get sniped across the map. Neighbor going for some no-scopes here.
Right now, he's going towards lobby. He's sitting in 03. Sitting on the open side. Open corner. Open corner.
That's what so.
I got hit on him. Two dead.
Lobby.
Sniper what?
Just two down.
No. Close purple, one shot. I'm David right here.
Up three again, one shot.
Got him.
All dead.
C3. There was a guy
C3, no, still C3.
Neighbor's sitting back old right now with that sniper rifle. He's just watching close purple, trying to help out on open side now. Going to close street. Hits SK in the cankle for the killing spree. And now he's looking back gold. Solid player go up top. He's setting up though for the new overshield. But his teammate was already there. Did he need to drop down there? Just lack communication, or is he just trying to be too awesome?
Yeah, I think it was a little bit of miscommunication, but, you know, setting up for an overshield like that, if you get shot once, you'll end up burning it. So the more people you have down there allows for at least normally one full health guy to grab it.
Not a bad move either way, but you see him sitting bottom gold with the sniper. If Shibby was doing this while we're playing in our apartment, I would probably be screaming at him. Is it a good move?
I don't know. I guess we're about to find out.
Well, I guess when you have reaction time like that to hit a guy falling from the top of the map, not such a bad idea. His teammate was taken out of the hill, though, 95 seconds to 51 seconds. You really see Instinct scrapping a lot of time. Triggers down. They really haven't been able to stay in the hill for much longer than about 5-10 seconds.
You know what? Because Neighbor stayed on the floor right there, his teammates all spawned there. Lunchbox was taken out, and Roy was taken out. I don't think it's worth the trade. It's better to just air up gold, get him the top spawn, and then work from top gold to get that control of the top and then into the...
Our MLG case study says don't do it. All right, so we're jumping on board with SK here from Triggers Down. He's coming off the spawn on Open Duke, charging up the Sword Lakes, hit Lunchbox with a perfect grenade going up that Sword Lake. That's going to open up an opportunity for Hysteria to push up through close purple now. And he takes down Roy, who had his sniper rifle, and it is a full sniper rifle to work with. One shot to the body, takes down Neighbor, pulls out the BR, and now he's looking to do some damage with those grenades. He's hit by the grenade, decides not to drop down.
Hysteria's nades are insane. Kyle, you had a story about him. Tell me a little bit about Hysteria's nades.
Yeah, I don't even know how he does it sometimes. It doesn't look like they should work, but somehow they're perfect every time.
Always at your feet.
Hysteria just trying to stay alive. Back sword side. Meanwhile, his teammates were setting up for the new closed hill. Heinz gets a double kill as he and Pistola are just running that closed purple. And Hysteria, he's all set up by himself up here in the open purple. Meanwhile, teammate SK, the fourth member of the squad, he just picked up the fresh rockets. So Triggers Down with a great top setup here on the new Closed Street Hill. But Neighbor's kind of breaking that setup. He comes in with the overshield, charges in, picks up a kill on Heinz, now trying to do some work from the rocket spawn, and Hysteria comes back to life and grabs that sniper rifle. No, it's Pistola now with the sniper. We're going to jump on board with him in the lobby.